Hello there, you're welcome to Eco Art Expo in honor of the former Minister of National Planning, the late Chief Rashid Gbadamosi, who died last year in his Lagos home at Ikorodu. This is in fulfillment of Governor Akinwumi Ambode's administration to host a befitting art expo in honor of the late minister, who was also a lover of art, music lover, author, philanthropist, industrialist, art aficionado. This event also marked the beginning of Lagos Art 50 celebrations in this state. I'm Adedoja Salam Adeniyi. Many thanks for watching. This is the gathering of the who is who in Nigeria's creative industry. They are being hosted by the Lagos State government in honor of the late Rashid Gbadamosi, who until his death was co-chair of the Lagos Art 50 committee and a keen lover of the arts.
Welcome to our golden anniversary year. Welcome to a mega city with an artistic soul, and welcome to the Eco Art Expo.
Governor Akinwumi Ambode led the Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, former governor of Ogun State, Aremo Olusegun Oshoba, and other lovers of art to the maiden edition of Eco Art Expo at Eco Hotel and Suites. It was a 3-day art exhibition. The hall was lit by the creative blend of flashy colors, jaw-dropping styles, and artistic expressions. The history of Lagos was told in mind-blowing paintings, sculptures, photographies, and other creative art forms.
This artwork is made with 7,800 pieces of screw. I got this idea from my quiet time. I had a picture of Eyo with me. I wanted to actually work on Eyo, and I was thinking of a medium, of an object to use actually. And while I was looking through the veil, it just came up.
I'm being joined with Mr. Abiodun Onoyele, DG Lastra, who also has a photo exhibition here. Can you tell us more about all this photo exhibition?
Yes, the photo exhibition is about the developmental strides of Lagos State, starting from old Lagos to the present Lagos. And the whole essence is to let people know that Lagos has been going through a lot of developmental, developments.
I can also see the Lekki Ikoyi Link Bridge.
Yes, that's the new Lagos. Okay, but if you go back, you have the old Kata Bridge, as old as, we had the picture of old Kata Bridge in 1940. And we have pictures of personalities in Lagos too. People who have contributed to the development of Lagos. We have pictures of culture.
Have you seen people trooping in here to see all this?
In fact, this has been one of the high points of this Expo. It's been people trooping here and they keep asking questions about, it has generated a lot of discussion, especially among the elderly who go back memory lane, and for the new ones who never knew some of these things existed.
It was an exhibition of talent, of creativity, and celebration of Lagos and its people.
This is our cowrie before, which is money. This is stone. This is soft stone carved by one of our renowned artists. So in those days, 200 of this cowrie is one bag of money, which is 200 naira, 1 pound. They will say, they put it in a sack. Our cowrie that we use for necklaces, we use for bangles, this is the stone part. Okay. Then after the cowrie, we are now using manila. The money that you give and you get a wife. This is cast from Benin City. Then after that, we now have the kobo. The kobo come in 1959. Some of these children like you were not born by then. So if somebody have 2 kobo, you can live and marry a wife.
It was a rare opportunity to see Lagos through the minds of artists. But the industry had more to show the world. Titi Shoniga's spoken word on Sisieko electrified the hall.
This city is where a woman is born, where she learns the infinite connection between her waistline and the baseline. We are sky-high, gele, bold, and beautiful, meet stretch skinny jeans. We redefine fashion, wear our stories around our necks and from our ears so we never forget the voices of our ancestors. We are what they never taught you in history books. Legacies of age-old traditions, incantations of ancient storytellers. A nation of storytellers. The beautiful and the broken, the struggling and the surviving, the ones they said would never make it. This is who we are.
The late Rashid Gbadamosi's life was chronicled in a deep poetry composed and delivered by one of Nigeria's finest poets.
He built a bridge with his liberal wealth. From Glover Hall to Civic Center, his signature is bold and very rare. How many planning ministers could accommodate the planninglessness of the Artist Guild? How many Broad Street captains will open their gates for the Zaria rebels? But because of the expansiveness of his passionate soul, at a corner piece of the Muson Center, he laid a stone with fellow sages. At the Oyasaf Garden, he planted friendship. At Heart House auctions and at Agbaroto. At the Terra Exhibition Hall, he put his means on canvas and oil. From Glover Hall to Nimbus Gallery, his signature is bold and very rare.
The story of Lagos would not be complete without a demonstration of who Lagosians are and what makes them special. This exhibition focused on visual arts, specifically the traditional fine arts, such as drawing, painting, photography, sculpture, among others.
On the earth, after this unconditional love comes a tremendous sense of consideration, of watchfulness, patience, and listening. So, listen. Please, listen. Just listen.
My mom wiped my eyes with the tip of her fingers and looked directly into them for a moment. My dad also placed the back of his palm on me to feel my body temperature. They both concluded it was malaria. It was always malaria for them. Every illness was believed to be malaria in our house, no matter how severe it may seem. So in no time, the malaria therapy will commence. This particular malaria just refused to heal. The nurse said it was a persistent one, that it had been ignored for so long and had eaten so deep. She said we had to increase the dosage and pray. After 3 weeks of consuming doses of drugs and praying fervently, one and only afternoon, everything became dark for me. I passed out.
Addressing the gathering, Governor Akinwumi Ambode said the Lagos State government would continue to harness the massive potentialities and creativity that abound in the arts and entertainment sector to boost the state's economy.
Today's event, however, bears more significance. It is the first event of the new year to remind the world that this year is special to us and that arts will be an integral component of the Golden Jubilee anniversary of the state. Our administration believes that no nation or state can achieve its full potential without adequate attention to matters of heritage and culture, or without due encouragement for the teeming youthful population that sees and seeks opportunities in the creative industries. This is why we are keenly interested in further development of our creative talents, in providing them with support and opportunities to be engaged, in helping to create platforms such as we have just shown today to excel and compete globally, and in showing to the world that Lagos is more than ready to announce its arrival as the continent's frontline destination of choice.
He said his government would ensure further development of the creative industry and provide support for the industry's budding talents.
Creativity is the most valuable asset in any progressive society. Progressive governments must embrace creativity. We are committed and we must reward contributors of creative ideas with incentives.
Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, commended Governor Akinwumi Ambode for his massive support for the development of the creative industry in Nigeria.
He is the first governor on record that is building theaters all over the state. Some time ago, I met with the governor, and he did what I would say the unthinkable. He called me, terrible minister, Lagos will be 50 in 2017. And I want to recreate and preserve certain parts of Lagos for posterity. And I'm going to give you a brand new National Museum. As we speak today, he has expended so much effort, so much money in trying to midwife a new museum for the country. And only recently, he called me again and said, we believe the best way to encourage the creative industry is to bring the National Theatre alive. And as he's taking the opportunity of Lagos at 50 to renovate and rehabilitate the main bowl of National Theatre, Cinema Hall 1 and 2, and the lobby and the exposition lobby. By the grace of God, if this is done, I will be the only minister that has achieved a rare feat.
Former governor of Ogun State, Aremo Olusegun Oshoba, said Governor Akinwumi Ambode has succeeded in bringing the old and the new school together.
Mr. Governor, you are doing very well in bringing the old and the new, and I'm with you. In your time, Banking W and Chris Angelo, apparently Chris Angelo composed Eko Akete Ilé Ọgbọ́n tó bá dúró kò ṣọ́ra kò níyanjú Eko gbàgbẹ̀rẹ̀. Chris Angelo is an Ijebu man, born and bred in Saragogo. I hope this 50th anniversary you are going to bring back Chris Angelo. When I saw Chris Angelo with Banking W recreating that song, it gave me, I was almost weeping.
Art enthusiast and collector extraordinaire Omobayemisi Shalom said if Lagos can sustain the drive to revive the creative arts and entertainment industry, the state would be capable of generating foreign exchange for the country. Thrilled by the arts on display, Governor Ambode took a second tour of the exhibition hall after the event was declared open.
As you can see, the energy that these young artists bring into life here. My intention is we want to use every platform to support creative arts, support entertainment, and then also support all the opportunities that we can avail to these younger ones. You can see the paintings that they've done here, and you are giving opportunities to younger ones, students, to actually display their works with great names, and that is a first in a situation where we are being unable to tap the energy in creative arts. And I can tell you for free, the real future of the economy of Lagos and generally Nigeria is in the creative arts, is in entertainment, is in services. Like I said all the time, and I'm saying it again, we have an end to white collar jobs. It's not going to happen again. So the future and now is for those who are creative, those who are innovative, and those who can use their energy and talent to create employment. You can imagine if we create a platform to give these young ones 6 arts theatre and cinema across the length and breadth of Lagos. That means they can display their talent. That means we create more jobs for people. That means there will be more money coming to Lagos, and then we would have improved on tourism, and that's what we're doing.
When the artist showed this to me, I said, a lot of oil. And he said, oh yes, I use palette, sir. I didn't use brush. Very nice, very solid. You won't enjoy it if you are close to it. But when you move away from it, when you move far up and you are looking at it very far away from you, that's when you will see the details of everything in it. I mean, this is something that our amiable governor has done that will open all doors, not only make the festival for real, but at the same time put some money into the pockets of the artists. Because, I mean, when there is this kind of expo every year, every artist will work hard towards it, knowing that at the end of the day, some of my artworks will be bought. It's fantastic. It's a very great idea.
Firstly, I must commend His Excellency for bringing out this epoch-making event. One, he's honoring a great Lagosian, the late Rashid Gbadamosi, who has served Ikorodu and Lagos State as the youngest commissioner at the age of 24. He also died as the co-chairman of the Lagos at 50 event. So this event of today affords budding artists, budding people in the creative industry an opportunity to harness and showcase their resource or God-given talent. The art industry, I'm told, has the capacity to generate about $15 billion for Lagos. And if you know that the oil industry in Nigeria generates $25 billion per year, so it's an industry that is waiting to explode and waiting to add value to the lives of Lagosians and to the life of Nigeria as a whole.
It's a very, very laudable event. I'm very glad to see Lagos State supporting the arts in this way, especially seeing so many young artists being represented, and clearly there's a lot of support for the youth and young up-and-coming artists, so that's really encouraging to see.
We're very grateful for it. It's something great. I mean, it's in so many ways it's very difficult to articulate in words, because just by looking at the banner right there on the stage, and you just see his name splattered all over it, and we receive the invites and things like that, it's just something so overwhelming and something so amazing, and you just wish that somehow God would allow him to just look down at everything that's going on, and he can just, go, I did that. thank you, and be celebrated, and I feel appreciated as well.
It means so much to us that a man who gave so much of himself is being remembered in this way by the Lagos State government. He spent so much of his life dedicating it to his love for the arts and promoting it and putting his money where his mouth was. So this is taking this on on a state level project is the greatest honor he would have ever had.
The major focus of the Lagos State government is to position visual arts as a major contributor to socio-economic development in the state. Can you tell us more about this?
Well, the vision is actually to position the arts generally, as a major contributor to the social economic development of the state. It happens that this exhibition has only brought the visual art component of arts and culture into the picture. You know that we have already done 2 editions of the One Lagos Fiesta, which speaks directly to the musical arts contribution to what the governor is trying to do. And also because Lagos is the home to Nollywood, motion picture industry has also enjoyed some form of intervention from the state in terms of support to a few filmmakers, in terms of the productions that they are making, in terms of support to filmmakers to go to film festivals where Lagos, has been the attention, over there. But then people have asked the question, what about visual art? What about sculptors? What about painters? What about oral poetry performers? Etc. So what this exhibition has done on the one side is to say that visual art is also part of what the governor, His Excellency the Governor, is interested in. But of course, that it has also performed 2 other functions. One, to honor the name of Rashid Gbadamosi, immortalize that illustrious Lagosian who did so much for the state till the very end, because he was co-chair of the Lagos at 50 Planning Committee. And the other reason is to also kickstart for this year 2017 all the activities that we have lined up for the Lagos at 50 celebration. A mega city like this cannot be planning to celebrate its 50th without a good infusion of the arts, all aspects of the arts, musical arts, performing arts, visual arts, everything art culture, because that's what provides content for our interest in using tourism to drive the economy of Lagos.
I want to know what this actually means to Lagos State.
Yes, it means so many things. It means that we're a city, just like the governor said on Friday.
Especially in terms of tourism.
Oh, absolutely. Without content, nothing brings visitors to your country. And you need to demonstrate to visitors that your city, as mega as it is, that you have an artistic soul. That was the core, the thrust of the message of His Excellency the Governor on Friday, that this is a vibrant mega city with an artistic soul. Any city that recognizes creativity, that encourages talent, that supports skills, it means that as something is going on, in that country. Think of how many people, the support that we have provided with this platform, how many people that it has brought, food on their table. Think of the number of carpenters who worked on this project. Think of the curators. Think of all the 20 galleries that have participated. Think of the artists whose works have been, bought. The student part of it, allowing the student artists to share a major platform with the established masters, those that we are already celebrating, the Benonwos, the Oshinowos, the Bruce Onobriakweyas, on the same platform with student artists. I saw a student, artist there who has sold 2 works. And what she said was that my school fees for the entire session is settled. Just 2 pieces of artwork. That is how, art contributes to the economy of the artist and economy of the state. More than 40% of all the works on display here have been bought. When you go around and you see a red tag on any artwork, it means that it has been bought. You see it on display, but it has been bought. For an exhibition that is the first of its type in Lagos State, 40% of all the works gone already, shows that people are contributing, to the economy of the artist and of course to the economy of the state. Because once you've sold 1 or 2 artists, it means that you have sent that artist on an errand to return to the studio, to go and, you know, engage in more drawings, in more sculpting, you know, to go and compose more songs. There were, on Friday at the opening, you know, ceremony, fantastic performances, you know, by Titi Lokwe Shonuga, by Q Dance Center. It means, of course, that once you are being patronized, you have something in your kitty, in your pocket to return, you know, to get more inspiration, compose more works, you know, make more art, so that you can, you know, it means that your economy, your life is being improved and people are patronizing you. Patronage is the key word. This is why Lagos State is supporting this project.
After the 3-day exhibition, the State Deputy Governor, Oluranti Adegbule, drew the curtains with presentation of awards to students who participated in the event. Lagos is not leaving any stone unturned in its campaign of excellence. This is another pure streak of gold. This is a redesigned piano by Polly Alakija titled Strange Fruit Painted Piano. This shows a new dawn in the world of arts and entertainment in a dear state of aquatic splendor and a center of excellence. The vision of the state government is to position visual arts as a major contributor to the socio-economic development in Lagos. And that has been a package for today. Many thanks for being there. I'm Adedoja Salam Adeni. See you next time.